I have the Kenmore and the Shark vacuum here. I'm gonna test their efficiency and suction power on the rug right here to stimulate carpet cleaning on some protein powder and on some popcorn. On the highest speed on both vacuums too. As you saw, they were basically the same. I don't feel any powder or any popcorn here at all. So I think these both did really good job on the carpet. Just like my other comparison between the Kenmore and the Dyson, these vacuums do a really good on the carpet. So I gotta see how they perform on hard floor right here. So now I'm gonna do the same test on hard floor and see how they do. As you can see, both didn't get completely all the popcorns. There's still some popcorn to the side right here. Same with the Kenmore. There's like 1 or 2 pieces to the side that it didn't completely clear up. But I think that's mostly due to it getting caught on the sides maybe and not being able to get up into the middle right there, because they should be able to get up. So I would say they're both still very good. I would say all my vacuums I've tested, they all basically perform the same. So it might just be the popcorns are a bit too big. To go over the accessories, this is the Kenmore accessory. This is the dock, this is the charging pad, this is the charger, extra filter, 3 accessories right here. And for the Shark, I mean, these 2 accessories right here, I misplaced my charger, so I can't find it right now. So now I want to go over the differences and similarities of the design and function of these vacuums. First of all, I want to go over the sound. I can go over the sound of the Kenmore. This is the medium level. This is the high level. And go over the sound of this vacuum. That's the medium mode, and this is the high mode. And the biggest differences in design is how the weight distribution is. As you can see, most of the weight is up here. Although this dustbin is much larger, you can take up a lot more dust with this. It is a heavier, plus the battery and the vacuum being all around here. So when you're maneuvering this, it does feel heavier to the hand. Whereas this one, because the Kenmore, all the dustbin, the battery, everything is down here, the only thing you have is the trigger and the handle right here. It does feel a lot more maneuverable and a lot lighter when we're moving around and stuff. And how you detach the dustbin is you click on this button right here, comes on out, and you push this trigger back here, which pops out this thing. Then you can just pour the dust and everything into the garbage. You can also take this whole thing out with the button right here. You can pop this open and this whole thing can come out. Whereas this thing, you press this button right here, this whole thing comes out, and you gotta press another button right here. This whole thing comes out, and you gotta take this out and then dump it out. There's no front mechanism to take it out. And once you take the 2 long pieces out, you're left with the 2 portable vacuum portions. And I gotta say, this one is significantly heavier than this one, which means a lot of the weight is a lot less maneuverable with this one. And a lot of the weight is also back here because the battery is right here. Whereas this one, it feels more spread out. So when I go to use it, it feels more balanced. And how you charge it is there's a cable you plug into back here. And how you charge this one, you can't charge this thing on its own because this thing needs to go into the bigger dock right in here. And how you charge this whole thing is with the charger right here, where you basically plug the cable into this and you kind of dock this thing into it. That's how you charge it. The last thing I want to go over is the heads. This one, as you can see, it has 2 bristles. One is softer, one is harder, and it spins around, and the whole opening is a bit small. And this is the last line of defense right here to kind of get up everything that it missed. This here has 3 sections, one for hardwood flooring, one with the rotating bristles, one is more tougher one is a softer one, and also a much longer, softer bristle as like a last line of defense. And also you can pop this thing out. All you gotta do is pull the trigger up here and this whole thing pops out, and you can wash this on its own. And they both also have LED lights at the front. The last feature I want to mention is although both of them is able to advertise to stand on their own, only the Kenmore is able to actually stand on their own, while the Shark one, because it is so top heavy, it can't actually stand on its own. And yeah, it'll just fall right back if you try to do that. But that's why it has a hinge in the middle where you can bend the whole thing and have the top be sitting on the bottom right here as so it can allow itself to stand on its own. But again, remember, this is an extra task you gotta do. This is an extra button you gotta do. It shouldn't need this, but this is able to stand on its own like this.